new video where I'm gonna be doing Starcraft II tutorial. In this video I will be showing you the basics of the game, and I will also be using the terrains for this video. Now let's start the tutorial.
Now that you're in the game, you want to collect up to like 200 minerals. And when you start the game, your SCVs will be collecting resources for you in the beginning of the game. The resources they will be collecting are the minerals. Now that you have approximately like 200 minerals, build a refinery on the Vespine Geyser, and that's the only place you can build the refinery. You can also build 2 of them, but you should do. If you find another SCV and build and supply depot, build it wherever you want, but build it somewhere where it's not in the way of all of your things. Now you need to wait for everything. Well, you don't have to wait. You could also train some SCVs and put them everywhere. And also take 2 SCVs, 2 of your random choice. You hold in left click and do like this, and then you will select them, and then with your right mouse press them into the refinery. Now that if your SCV is done with the supply depot, like you see here with this done, build an barracks wherever you want, but maybe close to it. Now you will be building, and meanwhile you're building that, you can do whatever, or you could put another 2 SCVs in the other refinery if you haven't already done that. Now you just need to wait. Or meanwhile you're waiting, you could train some SCVs, but that isn't a crucial step. But I will be doing it because I have enough minerals to be able to do that.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Now that your barracks is done, with the same SCV, build a Ghost Academy wherever you want, but maybe close to it. Meanwhile you're building the Ghost Academy, you could also build a factory next to it, as you will need it a little bit later on in the game.
SCV ready.
In your command center, the thing in the middle of your base, that is the command center. You could, when you're done training SCVs, or when you aren't training any SCVs, you can upgrade it to a orbital command, which I am gonna do. Or if you get an engineering bay, you can do a planetary fortress. And the engineering bay is in the normal structure, right here. And I think I forgot to say that the factory and the Ghost Academy is in the advanced structure, or V.
Command center upgrade complete.
When you're done with doing both of the factory and the Ghost Academy, if you want, you could build a nuke, or arm the silo with a nuke. Meanwhile you're doing that, you could scanner sweep on your orbital command or command center. When you scanner sweep, you can press right click on wherever you press right click on the map thing down here. When you do that, you go there, and then you press left click to see if they're there. And maybe you thought they were maybe right here, then you could have pressed here and done it here, but it's all about guessing where they are, and if you guess right, then you guess right. In your barracks you should also build a tech lab. That would be very smart. Meanwhile you're building the tech lab, in advanced structure build a armory.
Yeah.
And
Good job,
wait. And a starport.
Complete.
When you hear add-on complete, that means that your barracks is complete with the add-on. So you can train some marines, maybe marauder or something like that. Then you locate the area where the ramp is, and in my case is here. It's a ramp up to your main base, and you can right click so they go there. And you also, if you want to train a lot of units and make an army, you will need a lot of supply depots.
Yo.
So build some supply depots so you can build an army and, progress. When your starport is done,
Additional supply depots required.
then you should build the fusion core. And while you're waiting on the fusion core, build a tech lab on your starport. And you could also build a tech lab, like something like your factory.
Add-on complete.
Just need to wait for the fusion core. Meanwhile, you wait for the fusion
Add-on
core, you could
complete.
maybe build whatever you want. Maybe a Banshee, or in your starport or in the factory you could make a Thor, maybe a Helion, and in your barracks you might still be training. Who knows? It might, but it might not. When your fusion core is done, in your starport build a battle cruiser. But remember, you will need a lot of supply depots to be able to build them. In your orbital command or command center, you can press down extra supplies and go to one of your supply depots, press the left button, and it will become basically like two,
Thor is here.
yeah, two of them. It will become two, two supply depots. As you saw there, all of the units that we put there killed them. So yeah, but that wasn't very special. You just killed them very quick.
Ready
So
to raise some hell.
yeah, now you could, if you want, just wait and wait until you have a good enough army, or at least you think you have a good enough army. And then when you think you have a good enough army, press F2 or go down to where your map is and press here on this, the second one, select units or army unit when you think you have a good enough army. When you have done that, I can take Iselion as example. You can press the left button on where you saw the people, because you use the scanner sweep. Now right click on them, and all of your units will go there. But in my case, I'm just using a Helion, as they're quite just quick.
Absolutely.
Then we saw they have some things there. When your army is done, just put them there with your right button and
Mineral
with
field
your
depleted.
Acknowledged.
with your, what are they called? The battle cruiser. There's a thing called tactical jump,
I'm on it.
Mineral
which makes
field
them
depleted.
jump.
Ready for dust
Basically,
off.
go anywhere. You can just choose where they go.
Okay.
Now what?
I got my ears on. Engaging.
Oh, really?
Mayday! Mayday! Loud and right.
Picking up or dropping off? Let's go.
Now that you have killed, when you have the army
I heard
units where
that.
you want them, they will start auto attacking all of the
Well,
all of the things, well, your enemy. Just wait for them to kill your enemy, as it will be quite quick to do that. If they haven't progressed very far in the game, then it will be quite quick. But if they have any defenses, it will be a little bit harder, and you will need a better army than what I have here. So yeah.
Now what? ETA? What? Somebody, get me out of this mess. On my way.
Yeah, I mean, while you wait for your army to kill them, in your base, you could research something like a weapon refit, and you'll get the ammo to cannon.
I'm wasting away here. I am here. Click me. By the numbers.
Never feels like they die. People do not want to die. You know what? In your base camp, if they do not want to die or just don't die, create a ghost and send it there. When you build the nuke in the beginning, with the ghost you can actually use the nuke. So just send the nuke there. Sending nukes everywhere is quite fun. It's more fun than you actually realize.
Ghost reporting.
So here, call down tac nuke. I will be doing that right about. Let me go here. I'll be wiping out their army, so maybe here.
Sounds like fun.
Or you could just nuke them. Yeah, that's probably what you should do. Nuke them quick and easy so they die and you never have to see them again.
Mineral field
Like
depleted.
this. Now that you nuke them, it should be much easier to kill. Take your army that you have left and send them to the other base. If they even have another base.
You're on. I'm on it. Get me back into the fight. You sure about that?
Meanwhile you're waiting for your army to kill them, you could also make another nuke. Because why not?
I need some help here.
When it says in the top right corner, player 2 or the other bot or whatever it is wishes to surrender, you should press yes and you will automatically win the game. And that's it. Now that's the tutorial. Now let's get out of the computer.
Thank you for sticking with me for this entire video. This was the Starcraft II tutorial. See you next time when you watch one of my other videos on my channel.